How you feeling?
Tired. So tired.
Tired, boss. You tired? You tired? How you been feeling? Like, sick? You're not sick.
No.
Not yet.
No, I don't think so.
No. I was, though. I was.
Yeah.
And we'll get into that. But first, let's start the show up.
Okay.
We'll explain why it looks the way it looks.
What's going on?
But my name is Marco Dupa. That right there, that's Adam Obesi's Rodriguez.
Yeah, buddy.
Tonight's brew is from Urban Artifact. Their Gigglemug. It's fruit tart. Just a fruit sour. Midwest fruit tart. Okay.
You're a Midwest fruit tart. Sorry.
Always going to have a little bit more about that after the break. Yeah. What's on tap for tonight? Well, last episode, I was going to say last week, but last episode, when you find us.
Sure.
When you find us. We talked a little bit about a little guy named old Superman. Superman doesn't have the same ring without the
black Superman. There, that's better.
And so now, it's been out for a little bit, and box office numbers are in, and sometimes you can go woke, and you can still I don't know. There's not a fancy ring for being successful and being woke. But that's what happened. We're going to talk about that.
Go woke and win.
Yeah.
We're workshopping it.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
We also have a little bit of not a controversial topic, but a topic that often ends up bringing out a lot of controversy. And that is the Jubilee YouTube channel that is now super famous and super successful, getting millions upon millions of views.
Crazy.
For their 1v20 series, where they have one person with one point of view and then 20 people surrounding them with opposing views. At least that was the concept when it first started. So I know Marco has some strong opinions about this series and where it's gone.
I've made them public.
You have made them very public. So we're going to talk a little bit about how we feel about that series in general and the concept as a whole.
But before we do any of that, we got to crack open these brewskis, baby. Welcome back. It's episode 469.
Nice.
Of the One Beer In podcast. Always open it. Look, you see the direction? You brace for impact and then
put it in your face.
Yeah.
This guy's a fucking Midwest fruit tart. I expected better, but...
And I watched it, too. And that's how you know a regular sponge is just not going to get it. There was only water in there.
That's fine.
And my semen. Oh. All right, this is the One Beer In podcast, the podcast where two brews crack open a brew.
Yeah.
We see where that one brew takes us. I'm Marco. That's Adam.
Mm-hmm.
You want to tell the people a little bit more about what we're drinking tonight?
Sure. Now, I will say that this was hard to look up, so I'm literally going to go off the can, which has nothing. But it is from Urban Artifact, which is out of Cincinnati, Ohio. This is the Gigglemug Tiki Beach Midwest Fruit Tart. It comes in at an 8.3% ABV. And according to the can, it has notes of grapefruit, passion fruit, vanilla bean, cinnamon, nutmeg, and honey. Reward the curious. That's all I got for you. So I should say the reason I got this was because, first of all, we haven't had it before, so, obviously. Secondly, is because it seemed like it would be like a tiki drink.
Mm-hmm.
And we had planned on going to a tiki bar for your birthday.
Yeah, okay. So I thought that's why...
Yes.
And I was like, I was going to say, that's apropos of what we were going to do.
It would have made more sense if we recorded last week.
Yeah.
Which was Marco's birthday. So, happy birthday, Marco. Everyone say it.
Say it right now. Oh, fuck. You fucking say it right now, man.
But yes, that was the thinking behind it.
Okay.
And, it's a little different than what we usually have, so.
You know, I'll give you a little pre-spoiler here. I'm not mad at this.
Agreed.
I am not mad at this.
I'm a big Tiki fan.
Yeah. Yeah. This probably wouldn't. I might have worn this, but I probably would have worn something a little more colorful, I think.
Sure.
This is a more like subtle kind of Batman tiki shirt.
Yeah, it's like a funeral tiki.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody from your tiki group dies.
Yeah.
But you all still have to wear your tiki shirts.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get into it. I got the numbers pulled up here.
Okay.
Superman, White Superman, regular Superman, James Gunn Superman. This is according to the Associated Press, Jake Coyle. Also, I noticed that you did not bring your iPad. It's very strange for you to not have the research.
I feel naked.
I feel weird reading this right now.
I mean, I have my phone. I can pull stuff up there.
I've already got it pulled up, so
okay.
How about on the next one?
Okay. I'll prepare.
James Gunn Superman showed staying power in its second weekend at the North American box office, collecting $57.3 million in ticket sales and remaining number one movie in cinema. None of the week's new releases, I Know What You Did Last Summer, Smurfs, and Eddington, came close to touching Warner Brothers and DC Studios' superhero success. It dipped 54%. That is a normal drop, apparently, according to the AP. In 2 weeks, Adam,
Yeah.
Superman has grossed $406.8 million worldwide. In 2 weeks.
Not bad.
With a budget of $225 million. So you can pretty much put it in the books that this is a massive success so far.
Got a hit on our hands.
We also have Jurassic World Rebirth.
Doing, like...
Crazy numbers.
How? I
In 3 weeks has accrued $648 million worldwide.
And look, I feel like an idiot, but they keep proving me wrong. You know, like every time they come out with a new Jurassic World movie, I approach it saying, "Why are we doing this again?
Yeah.
What's the point?" And the point is apparently ducats upon ducats.
Dude,
incredible. I mean, I'm happy for him, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's jumped the shark. I was going to make a dinosaur pun, but I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it today. I'm sorry.
Come on. Think on that one. We'll come back to that.
Spirit's not there.
The F1 movie,
yeah,
which we didn't really talk about, but
yeah,
that one's sitting at $460 million right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we're obviously past the conversation of, do people want to go see movies anymore? I mean, that was, remember, we talked ad nauseum about.
There's a lot of talk about the, theater experience being dead.
Yeah.
After COVID.
Yeah.
Untrue.
And we had like a lot of episodes where we talked about that in some capacity.
Yeah.
Are we going back to theaters? What movies are worth going back for? And honestly, over the past, especially the past 2 years,
yeah,
it's been pretty. Yeah, nice.
Oh,
nice. Yeah,
pizza
we were gonna stop for pizza, but he got the pizza. Robin has the pizza. Don't walk in front of the camera. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There's no fucking way for you to do that. So, it's we're at a point now where the conversation has shifted.
Yeah.
To what won't audiences, if it's a big budget, movie that stars like a traditional movie star, or even somebody relatively well known, what is stopping them from going to see this movie? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As opposed to even if it's one of these big successful franchises, do you think people are going to show up? They're going to show up.
I mean, Final Destination did crazy numbers as well. And that was relatively lower budget than something like F1 or Superman.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, people will continue to go out for genre movies and, traditional action blockbusters.
Yeah. This flies in the face of everything that you read online, which, again, it's another case of Twitter's not a real place.
Yeah.
Because I've been staying true to trying not to go on there as much. So I probably will dip my toe on the app for a little bit. And every time I go on there, it's something... I should have saved the tweet. It's something... not horrible, but just something so, like, super negative or...
Yeah.
Fuck. Let's see if I can try to find this tweet.
It's just full of disheartening opinions and
It's all
bad news, slurs.
And... Let me try to find this.
What was it about?
So essentially, the tweet was talking about the success of the movie, right?
Yeah.
And then there was a person in the comments who was like, they were being like facetious about the success of. They're like, well, it's got to make X amount of dollars to make its budget back, and it's never going to do that.
Yeah.
It was a Snyder guy because he was like, it's never. It's not even going to touch Man of Steel. Man of Steel did almost $1 billion.
Yeah.
And it's not even going to touch those numbers. Haha. And he shared some GIF. I think it was of J.K. Simmons as Jonah.
Yeah.
Doing like the crazy
the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Laugh GIF.
And so not only is that like insanely misinformed, because like with a budget of $225 million, even if you have to double that to take into account like marketing and everything,
Sure.
in 2 weeks the movie's already done $400 million.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to blow that number out of the water.
And unless the movie was like panned immediately by fans and people who watched it and word of mouth got out that it was terrible,
Right.
it's going to continue to make money.
If it dropped off, if it had some like crazy 2 or 3 week drop off, or if it was like sitting in the 20-30s on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, even there's people who I've seen people say that it's not a good movie. I've seen like the Snyder guys say that it's not a good movie.
Sure.
But in real life, people are like, "Oh, new Superman movie, should we go see that?"
Yeah.
And that's the long and short of it.
I mean, even if you are rooting for the movie to fail, I think a lot of people would go out to see it just to see what it is.
Yeah.
The curiosity would get them anyway.
Well, and it's a classic. It's just one of those classic superhero, like, titles. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when they make a Batman movie, when they make a Superman movie, when they make a Spider-Man movie, it's. I don't know why people thought it wasn't going to go crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's as sure as a bet as you can really have in movies.
And I think it's mostly just people wanting it to fail because they want to be able to do the like go woke, go broke thing. You know?
I will say after it's come out, there was some trepidation from people saying like, you know, where they go with the story, the inherently political nature of the story they're trying to tell would turn a lot of people off.
Yeah.
And it has. I mean, people didn't like it for that reason. And it's not done as well as it was supposed to overseas. I think partially because of where America stands currently on the global stage.
It's kind of hard to be like, truth, justice, and the American way right now.
Sure.
In any capacity.
Yeah, and a guy wears, red and blue and like other than Captain America is like the American superhero.
Right, and right now it's a black guy, so...
Black Superman?
Black Captain America?
Black Captain America, yeah.
Black Superman. Yes, I mean they're just not rocking with anything that we're.
No.
And you take all of that into account, and it's still at $400 million.
Sure.
I guess what I'm really trying to hammer home is like I just want to find these people. I want to be face to face with people who are like, this movie is gonna crash and burn. Mm-hmm. What is this? These James Gunn doesn't understand Superman. Krypton, a dog.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting beat up in the movie. Superman doesn't get beat up.
Yeah. It's funny you bring that up because we had gotten a comment on, I think when it was first announced, the podcast we did following the announcement that James Gunn would be making a Superman movie. Mm-hmm. And we talked a little bit about it. And we or no, it was a little bit after that. We had talked about James Gunn and what we think like his vision of Superman would be, and whether it would be better or worse than the most recent ones with Zack Snyder. And we got a lot of reactions to that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And there was one guy who commented twice, essentially saying that we're crazy for thinking that James Gunn's a better director than Zack Snyder. And that we didn't respond to it, so it's still on the feed of our like behind the scenes YouTube channel thing. So I see it all the time, and I've been wanting to respond and say like, not trying to troll, but how do you feel now? Like, have you seen the movie?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it anyway? Like, did you not see it because you're taking a stand for Zack Snyder? I don't know. This
is by the way, guys, this is why when you message us, you're mostly talking to him. Because if you were talking to me, if I knew that comment was there, now that I know that it's there, it's kind of hard for me to not. I'm not gonna do anything. But
nanner boo boo. Stick your head in poo poo.
If it was me, you would not be getting the kind of polite takedowns that you get from him. So like these intellectual, like, hey, this is and like you would be getting fuck you. Go look at the numbers now, you piece of shit. How about now?
I try to be diplomatic as much
you
as
should.
possible.
I mean this in the best way possible.
Thank you.
I'm saying that like that's what I would be wrong, and I have issues.
Yeah,
and those are things that I'm trying to work on.
Our YouTube page to get taken down quickly.
Yeah. So that's why it's better this way.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean that I couldn't mean that in a better way. Look, it needs to be you.
Yeah.
It needs to be you, because you can say what I would have said in a better, more diplomatic way. Like I don't have the kind of like I would still be like I would try. I would be there. Like I when we get to the Jubilee thing, like I talked to a guy.
Sure.
He's in my comments, and I tried. So I have the capacity.
Yeah.
But also when it's something like that, because we were right, and I think we were right.
Yeah.
And when people are so wrong and they're so vitriolic in their wrongness.
So loudly wrong.
Yeah. When you can turn around and be like, I just want you to remember these things that you said. You don't get off the hook.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
And so you've got go woke, go broke.
Yeah.
Not. Superman is
not.
Superman's gonna do. I mean, it's probably gonna end somewhere in like 800 or 900 million. Probably, maybe a little lower. I mean, projections are saying like 650, 700.
Yeah. Less than a billy. Definitely less than a billy.
It's not gonna hit a bill.
Yeah.
But, and I guess I'll give these freakazoids out here and these Snyder
wow,
fans.
Look at you being diplomatic.
I'll throw them a little bone here. Mm-hmm. You definitely want a Superman movie to do $1 billion, right?
Yeah, of course.
I think you just think that there's no shot that it doesn't, and then you do have to wonder, okay, why didn't this do it?
Yeah.
But I think those questions are answered already.
Yeah, I mean, on face value, you have to understand there's no like major stars in it.
That was a big thing.
It's made Cord Sweat a star though,
right?
Like, and a lot of people love the cast, but they're not unknowns, but they're more B-level TV people for the most part.
Right? They're making stars.
Yes,
and that's what these things usually do.
Oh yeah, and that's kind of that's almost always been the vision for Superman on the silver screen.
Yeah,
has been find a guy who is not yet iconic in another role and make him iconic with Superman.
Yeah.
That's how it's always worked so far. So it makes a lot of sense. I mean, honestly, I think the biggest thing is like America on the global stage. I think that's really the bigger element souring what would otherwise be a massive success.
You have to, when it's something like Superman, you have to take that into account.
Yeah.
Like you can't ignore the fact that we are where we are right now. We have the perception that we have right now, and that affects how we're perceived overseas. That affects how these movies perform overseas. When studios are threatening to, block certain movies, when they're threatening to like censor certain things in our movies and things like that, when there's
Black people, get them off the poster.
When that kind of stuff is happening, you have to you just have to accept the fact that like it's just, you're not gonna hit those numbers. And I mean, going back to the conversation of box office performance expectations, and that like people are going to the movie theaters, sure they are, but we're still not where we used to be.
No,
and I don't think we ever will be.
No, I mean everything has shifted in a certain direction, and that direction is, like we said, sure bets, like genre movies that are made for essentially, in comparison, dirt cheap, that rake in a bunch of money, or these gigantic monoliths that are part of a larger franchise, or are starring massive sure bet stars like Brad Pitt,
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Everything else seems to kind of flounder.
Yeah.
Unless you have something like an Anora that rises above because, it is the quintessential Oscar movie.
There was a lot of good buzz, a lot of good word of mouth for that movie too. So that you got to take that into account.
Sure.
Too. Yeah. So it's I don't know, man. I haven't seen it yet. Gonna pop out. We should probably do a one reel in on it.
I would love to.
All right. We'll see it.
Okay.
And then we'll give like a full, all-encompassing opinion on it.
Yeah. I got thoughts. I got opinions.
Okay.
I got things to say.
All right. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
But
I will say, just as a brief aside, talking to my big-time Zack Snyder older brother, who went into it, a James Gunn fan, but not necessarily trusting in the vision. Mm-hmm. He enjoyed it. He thought it was good.
Okay.
He liked it.
I think when you can put the weird tribalism aside, you probably can enjoy most things.
Yeah. In his own words, he did say, "Not epic enough," which I understand. If you're coming from a perspective of wanting a Zack Snyder vision, few things are epic enough.
Right. Not enough
slow-mo.
Yeah. Not enough
Rain.
dead dad stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Dead dad. Yeah.
No redemption there. No sacrificial lambs.
Sure.
And whatnot.
Pa Kent is alive in this movie. I will spoil that.
Yeah.
Sorry. Would have been better if he died in a tornado.
Sacrificing himself for no reason.
Yes.
Even to this day, there are people who are like, you guys just didn't get it. And that's why the Snyder movies don't perform as well, because you guys didn't understand the vision. You didn't get why that sacrifice needed to be made.
No, I got it.
No, we got it.
I got it. Yeah, I mean, frankly, I don't hate Man of Steel. Thought it was a solid beginning for something that would be better to come after. But
sure. It's just
didn't pan out.
It's literally everything after. That's all it is. Aquaman's okay. First
fine.
Wonder Woman's decent.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's just...
No.
We don't need to read.
No, we won't go down that road.
No,
yeah.
we don't need to do this.
No.
So all we need is more Snyder fanboys. Which I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Come at us. We're gun guys. We're gun guys.
Or the Gun Club.
Gun Club. Corner sweat dudes.
Corn sweat.
Corn sweaters. We're corn sweaters.
Yeah.
We're corn sweaters, brother. All right. Let me get comfortable.
Get comfy.
Get comfy.
This is your own home.
Oh, I guess we didn't really talk about that.
We didn't
did
talk. We said we were
just
going
jumped
to.
right in.
Didn't.
Well, okay. Let's give a quick little.
It's Tarantino this episode.
Yeah.
Get to the beginning and the middle.
Do like a quick little recap.
Yeah.
So we're here because I don't know if I can. I mean, it probably was me. I'm sure it was. I was sick.
She works from home, so there are a few excuses for getting sick.
Anytime she leaves the house.
Yeah, something happens.
She's taking it on. She's taking on danger.
Yeah.
I was sick for my birthday, the aforementioned birthday, which is why we didn't get to go do any tiki club stuff, tiki bar stuff.
We did a beach day.
We did a beach.
Very nice. Very nice.
And I thought that I had gotten over it. I thought I was on the other side of it because I had been like getting the sniffles the past couple days, and I've been taking a bunch of medicine and fighting it off. And I was like, all I need is a good beach day.
Yeah.
I have the fresh air, salt water.
Oh yeah. Clear out the sinuses.
This will do it. This is what I need. And no, that didn't help. Actually, it probably hurt because I got sunburn all over my chest. I'm still peeling.
Yeah. That'll do it too.
I got home. Actually, it was on the way. It was at the bar. Actually, we went to Dune. We finally went to Dune. I finally get to go to Dune.
Yeah.
We've done some of their stuff on here. Adam's been talking it up. Finally got to go.
Yep. Had some dogs.
Loved it.
Had some hot dogs.
Do recommend it. It's a massive space.
It's really big.
It's really cool.
Yep.
They got good beer, some dogs, like the guy said, some dogs.
Right by the beach.
But even that's why I only had the one beer because I was tired, but I was also like, I can feel my health failing.
Yeah. To be fair, I think we were all done.
Yeah.
We were all tired. We were all wiped after spending a few hours at the beach. So
then on the way home, like I can feel it. I can feel it getting worse. I'm like, I'm definitely getting sick. Get home, cancel all my birthday plans, go to sleep early, wake up, full blown cold.
Yeah.
Full blown cold. Yeah. So we skip whatever. We come back, and somehow, some way, I don't know.
We're trying to find the people who did this.
We're all looking. Sherry got sick. So sorry, Sherry. I apologize if it was me. There's no telling.
Who can say?
There's no telling.
Who can say?
Who can say? So that's why we're here. This is, not as fancy as it usually is. Sometimes, you
We're missing the guys.
Yeah.
The
Just, all
guys.
we need is just like the little guys right here.
Yeah.
And it'll be right at home.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. And that's why it's taken us so long. We shouldn't have left you without some dope pods to step to.
It's true.
And we're back now. Okay. You guys ready? You gonna want to keep going? You think you can do this? Are you with us? Okay.
All right.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like what I hear.
I like doing a little Dora the Explorer.
Let's get into Jubilee.
Well, quick question.
Yes, sir.
Is it Dora the Explorer or is it Dora the Explorer?
It depends on if you're Mexican or not.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Okay. So Jubilee's been doing this thing for a while now, and these past couple ones have gone viral for a variety of reasons. They used to be, as far as I understand, they used to be like sillier. They used to do like fun ones.
They certainly were sillier than they've gotten in the past like 5 they've done.
Yeah, well, the most recent ones for sure are
horrible.
I'm sure you guys are aware. If you're not, I don't even suggest going on YouTube and watching them, but maybe you should just to get a little bit of context.
Yeah.
But essentially, they take two opposing views, political in nature most of the time.
Yeah.
They have one person who is sometimes an expert, sometimes somebody who's just really informed on a topic. Because sometimes it's not really they had the one kid, Dean, who was just...
Yeah, that's right.
he was just...
He's like
an intellectual. I wouldn't call him an expert in any one field.
He's just like a YouTube political commentator.
Yeah. So I don't want to get into the realm of calling any person who talks on the internet an expert on that thing, unless it's us, obviously.
Yeah. Goes without saying.
But yeah, so he did one where it was like, I don't know, one liberal versus 20 conservatives or whatever. Yeah. And that was probably one of the big ones that went viral.
Yeah.
This most recent one was with
Mehdi
Hasan, who I would say is probably an expert on these foreign affairs and the things that he talks on. And it was him versus 20 far right people, which was like, I didn't realize, but that was kind of the caveat was you knew you were going to get some kind of like crazy opinions and stuff like that. I mean, it was him against like self-admitted far right people.
And not to mention, you get Mehdi Hasan, a brown guy, who emigrated here from the UK.
Yeah, a brown Brit.
Right.
Like, he couldn't be further from what they would want.
And they knew that. And that was exactly the setup and what they wanted from it. And boy, did they get it.
Oh, they got it. Buddy, did they get it.
Yeah.
So now, like, clips are coming out from the show. They're going.
Clipse came out.
Clips came out. Clips came out.
Great album. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We can talk about that later.
Yeah.
And so for me personally, I felt strongly enough to like make a little TikTok about it. And essentially what I was talking about.
It inspired you to social media.
It inspired me to social. And essentially I was saying, like, we don't need this type of thing anymore. At least not right now, and not in the way that it's being done.
Yeah.
If it goes back to, say, I don't know, maybe actual debate, or going back to maybe doing, you know, something sillier or a little more off kilter, off the cuff kind of stuff, maybe.
Do a fun one.
Do a funny one. But what they're doing right now is, for all intents and purposes, platforming some of the worst people in this country.
Yeah.
And I had one person, I'll go to his comment that he left, because I did think that it was shut up. I did think that it was interesting. So he commented and he goes, "Sorry, bro, but some people don't know these crazy folks exist, and this Jubilee video was for them." And I said, it's 2025 and Trump is back in office. We know they exist. We don't need to platform them to millions of people. And then he came in with a double more.
Wow.
You had to hit more twice. The word platforming is being thrown around way too casually. Like in any public viewing, whether it's on social media or a debate stage, is wrong if it features someone on opposite side, which that's not what I said. That's insane rephrasing of what I said in the video and what I commented.
A lot of assumptions.
Perhaps you are for the silence and quiet approach to dealing with your opposition, and if that's how you prefer evil to remain hidden or away from your view, then that's fine. Again,
oh my God,
a lot of assuming who I am as a person.
If you're listening, I rolled my eyes.
I like my enemies exposed and out in the open. Your words harken back to a time when liberals and right-wingers didn't talk about their beliefs and just voted. This is what we are as a society. This is what we ever are. Yeah, I think it was just a typo. This is what we are as a society. We can't be cowards anymore. So again, we need to see these creatures out in the open. The old way ain't been working. And I said, you can stay on topic without making personal judgments about my character. I'm not afraid of any of these people, and I'm not afraid to see them exposed. But Jubilee is going to continue making millions off these videos. These fascists use the publicity and grow their platforms. And at the end, okay, sure, we know they exist. Now what? And he never responded to that. And that's essentially my viewpoint on this.
He has no idea how much you like to fight with people online.
Oh. He doesn't, because believe me, I was refreshing it, waiting for him to respond.
Yeah.
And he never did, much to my dismay.
Yeah.
And I just think that, first of all, that view of this, I think, is wrong. I think I understand where he's coming from.
Yeah.
I get that. And I agree in some aspects. Like, I don't want to go to dinner with a Nazi, right? So
sure.
I would like for that person to be exposed.
Yeah.
On some Inglourious Bastard shit. Like, you don't get to take the uniform off, right?
Right.
I get that. I get what he's saying there. And I agree with that. But with something like this, some of these people are just random college kids.
Yeah.
Who will now be able to I'll give you a good example, okay?
It's already happened.
It already happened. The guy, and I should just go back in there and be like, look at, but I'm not gonna. The guy in the video, Connor, or whatever his name is, who literally just said, I'm a fascist.
I am a fascist.
To a round of applause. That laugh was insane. Because he knew he said something insane, and then when he got that, it was like the Homelander shit. Like he got the applause and he was like, fuck. What do I do with this now? So this guy, he is a self-admitted fascist. He loses his job because of this, because he went viral, admitting to being a fascist. Mm-hmm. He starts a GoFundMe or what have you, and I haven't checked it lately because I don't keep up with that. I'm sure
it's made money.
Oh no, I know where it was when last time I checked it. He needed, I believe, 12 or 13 grand in like, I think it was like 5 hours. Yeah. He had already made $15,000.
Yeah,
and that is what I'm talking about, bro. You think that guy needed 15 grand?
Yeah.
You think he needed any money? Do you think he needed any publicity, attention? Why? And Jubilee is solely to blame for that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. I get, put him out in the open, what have you. I don't want my elected officials being associated with Nazis and fascists. I don't want them being fascists, period.
That'd be nice.
Those are the kind of people that we need to be exposing. Using your words, those are the kind of people who need to be brought out into the open. Some random fucking idiot who now is $15,000 richer for being a fascist does not need to be exposed, quote unquote, brought out into the open. That's not what's happening.
And now he can easily parlay that into his own YouTube channel.
Exactly.
He already has a Twitter that he's been active on. So
you think that 15 grand is going to pay his bills?
No.
Or do you think that 15 grand is going into a Twitch channel?
He's
you think it's
buying
going
a microphone as we speak.
He's at the store right now getting podcasting equipment.
He'll be on Rumble or whatever.
Which should be way more expensive. And so that's exactly my point is this, it needs to end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tend to agree with that. I do think that there's a place for, obviously, people to like. I think the format can be interesting, but the fact that it is like highly informed person against 20 people who do their own research. It's like
the one with the doctor. Did you see the one with the doctor?
Yeah.
You follow that guy, right?
Yeah.
Dr. Mike.
Dr. Mike.
His whole thing was, here's a doctor, an actual doctor, and then 20 of the dumbest human beings you could find. And he has to sit there and give them basic medical facts and advice.
Yeah.
And for them to just be like,
I don't buy it.
Do my own research on that one.
And God bless him because, I think he did a great job considering what he was up against, because there were times where he's like, there's nothing I can tell you then that will convince you other than the opinion you already have, right? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, okay.
There's literally that lady who was just like, you can't. I consider all sides, and it's like, well, what is the point of this? What is the point of debate? You take one topic, and you have one person on one side, and you have one person on the other side, and you try to argue your point as best as possible to, elicit why or articulate why you believe that you are correct on your side, right? That's not what's happening in these videos. These people are not coming with any kind of research backed by anything. They're not, there's no...
Well, except for other people who believe exactly what they do.
But it's not based in anything other than just a guy said it, and that was enough.
Something you want to believe.
But it's worse than that, though. it's worse than that because some of the people, like with the Mehdi Hasan video,
Yeah.
some of them were just like, the one guy literally was like, I want you out of my country.
Get out of my country.
Get out of my country.
Yeah.
That's not.
Okay.
Who is that for?
Right.
And who does that benefit? Okay, going back to my man in my comment section.
Yeah.
Okay, now we know he exists. Okay.
I mean,
What
I don't know how, like you were alluding to in 2025, you don't, as an adult at least, you don't realize that those people exist.
That's what I'm saying. You're still surprised. You watch this and go, I can't believe this is happening. For real? For real?
Those people are all over social media. I was going to say they're mainstream. It's not quite there yet because I think, even politicians, even what I would consider far right politicians, kind of know how to dance around the subject of white genocide, air quotes,
The white genocide thing is crazy.
and other hot topics. But I don't think you can spend a day on Twitter in 2025 and not see at least one of those one of those opinions, and not see one of those.
You can't spend 5 minutes on Twitter without seeing something like that.
And mind you, like I try to avoid those kinds of accounts.
Same.
I don't buy into the engagement farming that I know is happening by all the blue check marks that are saying horrible things about people. But yet it's still fed to me.
Yeah, because
daily.
that's how the site is built now.
And to your point, I think that especially with this Mehdi Hasan one, it does just embolden the worst of our society.
Yeah.
Gives them a platform. It gives them a platform.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't disagree with that commenter saying it's good to know who your enemies actually are and what their opinions are. Sure. But
Yeah.
we know.
But we know.
We're here now.
We know.
We understand. We got it.
Yeah. And these people, they're not really your enemy in so much as they can affect you in any way. If you don't know these people exist, right?
Yeah.
Your enemies are the people who can actually change your life. They can actually do things to harm you.
Yeah. They can enact legislation.
Yes, exactly. Those are your enemies. Connor's fat ass can't do shit to me.
Yeah.
I didn't need to know that he was. I know that that's a real person. I know that.
Sure.
I've seen that already 1,000 times.
Well, if you're not completely ignorant, then of course you do.
So then what and it's like and all of this discourse is only going to embolden these people more, and it's only going to get Jubilee to be more readily making content like this. Why
They're
wouldn't
the
they,
engagement farmers in the situation.
They are the and they're like and the other thing is when they do these videos, you never see anybody from Jubilee or any kind of like retraction of what's going on. Do you need something
I don't mean to interrupt, but do you guys want to do a shot?
right now?
I was gonna make one, but
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it because we're talking about the just bad stuff going on in the world. We need a shot.
One would said this would be good timing.
Yeah, you know about the Jubilee video, right? The 20v1 stuff.
Oh. Came out of nowhere.
No, but I did see the internet going crazy about something that had happened. I don't know the details. So.
Yeah. See, this is why he was talking about her.
Yeah, it was.
These people need to.
They
No,
need
it
to
was
see
just
it.
some. I made a TikTok about it, and some guy commented.
Oh, you were all over my timeline.
Somebody was talking about
Well,
this.
it's funny 'cause I saw your
Somebody.
I saw your video, and then on TikTok, and then on Instagram, I saw somebody else talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is it?
Yeah.
Should I post my my TikToks on Reels?
Yeah. Why not? It's easy.
Yeah.
What do you guys want a shot of?
Some good.
This will do me wonders.
So I saw someone talking about how TikTok and YouTube and platforms like that should be treated like
Big old teeth.
they should be treated like entertainment platforms and not social media.
What?
Right? So this is like part of why I asked that. On Instagram, that's where like all of my friends and family are. TikTok, I don't really. I only followed like a handful of people back. Otherwise,
it's a
I
lot
just
less.
right. And so with TikTok and with YouTube and things like that, this person was saying treat those platforms like entertainment. So you'd go on there and you would post something because you want people to, you want to literally entertain them. Social media, as in like Facebook and Instagram, those are things to interface with your fan, or not your fans, but like friends and family and your fans.
Yeah.
But YouTube and TikTok, like posting something, like posting super personal stuff on your TikTok, for instance, is like, well, who is this for? You're on here and you're ranting about something and it's not entertaining. What is the point of that? You want to use TikTok as the because like 10, 15 years ago, you would make if you were a musician, you'd make a music video and you would post it. Or if you were famous, you'd be on like MTV or TRL or what have you, whatever. Now, as independent artists, you can just post those things on your TikTok, right? And you can just say like, go to TikTok, go to YouTube. But that should be the thing that you are exclusively posting on those sites, as opposed to any kind of like personal stuff. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Like there should be a separation of church and state between like Instagram and Facebook and these newer ones, which should just be used as the thing to entertain people.
I mean, that's like, I could see that as a strategy. Like,
yeah, that's what it was.
you make it more of like personal and I don't know, like more of a conversation on those air quote social media platforms, and then use the other ones as just like putting content out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you definitely, if you're someone who has thousands to millions of followers, there's a theme, right, to your content. Like you're like a lifestyle person, you cook or whatever, you're a good editor, or you're comedy. There's a brand.
Right.
Yeah.
And then so, because you'll see like on Instagram, people in their handles and their info stuff will be like 1.1 followers on TikTok.
Right,
Why
right.
the fuck do I need to know that?
Right.
And so like I thought about it, I'm like, well, maybe they're doing that to say like, hey, this isn't really my content.
Yes.
But if you want to check out what I am doing on there, it's different than here.
Yeah.
And people
Right.
actually like
Right.
it.
And I think that's what this person was getting at. Because I've seen people on TikTok, for instance, and they'll have their Instagram in their link. So I'll click on their Instagram, you go to it, and it's just like pictures of them. But it's not their TikToks. It's not the content that they're sharing on TikTok. The stuff that they're sharing on TikTok is like kind of wild.
Yeah.
Or just not what they I don't know. I don't know if it's because it's not like I'm hiding or anything. All of my pages are just my full name. So you can just Google it and find me on anything.
Sure.
But the three people on our TikTok who do the whole like follow me over here, I have the X amount, you can very well see like they pick and choose what they decide to show on Instagram.
Right.
Because in their mind there is like a clear distinction between what I'm comfortable posting on this platform versus another. And I think that has more to do with TikTok making it more accessible to see random people.
Yeah.
Like on Instagram.
TikTok really does make it easier.
Oh,
to
yeah.
just-
Like that's TikTok uses hashtags very well.
Yeah.
Like
They're the only ones that still use them, apparently.
Yeah, but like even like on
Hashtags.
I think on Twitter and when Instagram was using them, it would still be really hard to like stay within that context, I guess.
Yeah.
And so now like when you're scrolling through, you'll see like if you like one video, then you're getting all of those things about that same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But TikTok's weird.
I don't know what the right answer is, because, like I said, it's not that I'm not hiding or anything.
Sure.
But I will say, TikTok is a platform for, like I know, Jesus Christ, act like you've been here before.
I'm so sorry.
She just took an Underberg.
Underberg.
I got so full of
I've posted like a handful of videos on TikTok, and all of that was in response to thinking there's a discourse happening that I have an opinion on that I'm going to add to, right? As opposed to on Instagram, it just doesn't happen like that.
No. It's not the platform for it.
Yeah.
So
So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is.
You've had just with like your music stuff too. and it's only reaching certain people,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, it's frustrating because like you don't know why. Like you're following like the rules to like the algorithm, or so we think.
You
right?
would think.
But on TikTok, like again, back to like if you're using the appropriate hashtags or whatever they do for their algorithms to make it so easy for you to see, they're able to like make what you want to see, like they gear it towards like what they think you'll like, and
Yeah.
what you have been liking a
Yeah.
lot better than any other platform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I've liked X amount of nursing things now that like now I'm getting into like what my humor style, like my comedy with that, and also like nurse content. So now it's like making this like, okay, she's this and this, she's gonna love this. And I'm just some like fucking brick by brick I made my algorithm for me. You know what I mean? It's like no one but me would think that shit was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I saw your video, you know, upwards of like 50 to 100 likes on TikTok, if you post that same video on Instagram,
It did.
it's like
Nice.
it's not even close to that.
Yeah, no.
Right,
With
right.
everyone on Instagram, you've got thousands of followers, and these are people you actually know.
Sure.
For the most part.
Well,
Yeah.
right, and then yeah, that's the fucked
People
up part.
you actually interact with.
And then the other fucked up part is like if I say I posted that video and then like a friend was like, I disagree and this is why. It's like you can't have the same kind of like I'll cuss somebody out on TikTok because I don't know these people, but I'm not gonna like get into it with a friend of mine.
Sure.
So wait, so what was the Jubilee thing? Like, I just like.
Well, you just missed half an hour of my TikTok was essentially about the Jubilee video and how we don't need it anymore. We don't need that kind of content. The 20v1 debate thing.
I know, but what was the Jubilee move?
It was a Mehdi Hasan, a British.
Well, he's technically American now.
Well, yeah.
But
American now.
Well, he's American
Yeah.
citizen.
yeah.
It was him versus 20 far right people. Excuse me, but they were all right. They were all like college age to mid 20s, and they were all.
Fascist thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That's so funny. See, that's the part that goes viral. The
Yeah.
fascist thing.
It's
Guy-
the guy that got fired from his job because
Yeah,
he
exactly.
came openly saying that.
This is exactly what we were talking about.
Wait, so is that good or bad?
That he got fired. I'm indifferent to him getting fired. I mean, it's an unfortunate situation, but it's also like you're a fascist. Like, should you be working in a company that doesn't want to hire fascists? No. Should you be interfacing with, the kind of people who your beliefs would affect them in a way that, like, if your job is healthcare, for instance, and you are an admitted fascist, so you don't want to help Jewish people, you don't want to help people of color, like you don't want to help gay people, like you shouldn't be in healthcare. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's an argument that's been going on since the Trump administration.
Sure.
became
So
clearly-
do I care that he lost his job? No. Am I happy? I don't care. I'm not really. I just I'm whatever. But the idea is, had he not been platformed, none of this would have happened. He wouldn't have lost his job. He made a GoFundMe, and he's at last time I checked, he was at $15,000 on his GoFundMe because he lost his job. None of that shit would have happened if Jubilee didn't have this chucklefuck on there to spew the shit that he was spewing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the argument is, does this person need to exist in our lives? Do we need to know that he exists?
Okay.
And I don't think we do. Because we already know that person exists. How many times are we going to have this conversation?
So I guess I don't know most of the context other than what you said, but
I don't know how much is getting picked up, by the way, on the mic. So we could just be like talking into the void, and people. It's like
She's pretty loud. I don't know.
That probably.
But I think it's important to expose people. I think people are willing to look the other way, and I think I don't know again how destructive this Jubilee character could be, or the potential of like what he's exposing or talking about, giving people a platform to do stuff like this. But I think it's nice. It sucks when you see it, but I think it's a wake-up call, because people like to say, oh, that's not true. People don't think like that.
It's exactly what this guy in my comment said.
Yeah, I think it is problematic. Yeah, absolutely, because people get fired, and you shouldn't technically get fired off of like your own beliefs, but also to what.
Well, it depends on your beliefs,
like,
and then
well,
who.
right, so, like,
These are
what
private. You
degree?
work for a private company.
Right, exactly. So like, if I'm playing devil's advocate here, it's like, Yeah.
Devil
Well,
doesn't need any more advocates. Make the shot.
oh yeah. You want some more Wawa? You want some more?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. That was good.
It's good to go through it.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
So that's where we are. That's
Yeah.
where we are.
Yeah.
They're definitely going to make more of them,
Oh, of course.
you know.
Shots. We got tequila.
Or tequila.
We
Nah, we're gonna prep.
went just a straight shot.
We're gonna sip on that. No. I'm saying if you have tequila, use that. We're
We
gonna
have
probably
tequila, vodka, the grape juice.
Died.
Those over there. Whatever you want.
died. Camera died.
Oh no.
I knew it was gonna too. The battery was like halfway, and then it
Hey,
wasn't
focus.
getting. We're doing something.
Birthday boy. I know.
You got it.
Tequila.
Whatever you want.
Tequila.
Yeah.
Tequifa.
Tequila. Yes, please.
Anyway,
Tequifa. I barely know her.
Tequeefer. Enough.
Enough.
God, man. What is
This
going on?
live audience
We'll
is
never be able
awful.
to record here
Barely
again. Can you actually turn the camera off since the battery died and it's
Oh damn. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
just-
a-
flick that top right where you had. Yep, you got it. Boom. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay. Let's wrap her up.
Let's wrap her on up.
All
Let's
right.
Wrap her on up. Anything else you want to add to that?
Yeah. I mean, I can
this
see
baby
it
off.
from both sides, is what I'll say. But I do tend to lean more towards the idea that we already know these people exist, and unless it's unveiling something that is, new or worth exposing, I don't know if we need to see more fascists on YouTube. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Do
don't
we
know.
do we need to see more?
Maybe some
fascists
people
on
do.
YouTube?
Maybe some people do. And for them, I'm glad they're seeing it. I'm glad it's exposed to them. But at the same time, I think it's a double-edged sword where you get the people going, ew, that's gross.
Yeah.
And other people going, actually, I thought I was the only one who thought that.
Maybe, and maybe I am giving people more credit than they deserve. And maybe I'm saying to myself, we're all on the same page here, right?
Yeah.
Like this is silly. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are a lot of people out there who are like, I can't believe that there are people out there that believe this. And these people are in industries, and they're successful and they're like amongst us.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess especially in the last like 5 to 10 years, I walk around with that level of, I guess you could call it paranoia.
Yeah.
But I just walk around with that level of like, for sure, at least if I'm in a place and there's 20 people in that building, at least 5 of them are like just the
Want you to die.
yeah. So like, and I guess that's just something that like some people don't. Some people just walk through the world going like, every one of these people could be my best friend if I just talk to them.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that. So I guess I'm maybe not giving people enough credit or giving them too much credit rather.
The unfortunate thing is that if that's the case, it's always been the case.
Yeah.
They're just now more exposed. Is
Yeah,
exactly
well,
what we're
that's
talking
what
about.
that is what I think. I think it has always been the case.
Yeah.
And we are now in a place where
The world we were living in is just a cherry
sugar-coated
topping.
Yes. There is another world beneath
Yeah,
it.
right.
The real world. And, if you want to... fuck, I forgot the last
Yeah,
part.
it's
Damn it!
tough. It's tough. It's been too long.
He says, if... I want to... What does he say? If you want to
Survive?
survive? Maybe it is as simple as if you want to survive,
Something like that.
you've got to pull the trigger.
Yeah. Learn to pull the trigger.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Sugar water. More.
All right, let's end this on an upswing. You
All
know
right.
what time it is. Everyone knows what time it is.
Yes.
It is time for the cheers of the week. So, Obi,
Yes.
start us off.
My cheers of the week goes to you, Marco Dupo.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
It's belated, but happy birthday to you, my friend.
You bastard. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course.
It was my birthday. I'm 35.
It was, wow. Basically dead.
I know. I can feel it. I can feel it in my sciatic. My sciatica.
Getting on my nerves.
I can feel it. I can just get tight. You know, I'll be sitting down and I just
real
get tight. I've been looking at joining a yoga class. You know, I'm serious.
Wow.
Just you find a yoga class and start stretching more.
Yeah, there you go.
This is the way you do delivery, which is be about, 35, got sciatica, thinking about just joining a yoga class.
I also because I'm a man, I was also looking at boxing classes too. So
okay.
that's balance.
You've got a fucking bag in the garage. I'm gonna just use that.
I do use that.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Oh, you know.
No one believes you.
I know. Thank you.
Of course.
My cheers of the week is I'm just gonna go with the new Clipse album. I mean, we haven't. It came out a couple days ago or what have you, but
It was longer than that. It's like a week ago.
it's been a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been a full week because we have the sales. Full week. I've probably listened to it. I don't know, conservatively 50 or 60 times.
Yeah.
Clipse, one of my all-time favorite rap groups. I mean, I've sung the praises of Pusha T as a solo artist for years.
Yeah.
Probably yeah, that's right. There it is. Daytona and It's Almost Dry, two of the best albums of the past 10 years. And this is right up there with it, man. I think they might have themselves a third classic on them.
They're so back.
Lord Willin', Hell Hath No Fury.
Yep.
Let God Sort 'Em Out.
Yep.
It's so good.
Great titles, too.
Yeah, right. Always. Yeah. Even Let the Casket Drop.
Yeah.
Or Till the Casket Drops. That was their third album.
Yep.
Not their best album, but great title.
Yeah.
Great title. I'm a sucker for themes. The theme of death and heaven and the afterlife.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Love that shit.
And it feels like Malice is back and found a way to stay true to himself and his newer focus on religion and faith, while also maintaining the integrity and sound of a Clipse album.
Yeah.
Which is very impressive to me.
And that honestly was the biggest question mark / that was my biggest beef with Till the Casket Drops.
Yeah.
Is they weren't messing with Pharrell. So they were getting these other weirder producers and it two varying results.
Right.
But Malice just wasn't, his heart just wasn't in it, and you can tell. There's verses where he's just he talks about how much he regrets the first half of his career and the influence that he's had on people, especially young people.
Yeah.
And how basically they made it cool to sell drugs or be drug dealers.
Right.
And yeah, I think you said it perfectly. He's found a way to create a Clipse album, stay true to himself, while not having to go back to those old ways.
Yeah.
Which makes it. I mean, he's spitting on this.
Crazy.
He's going insane.
Crazy.
Every track, he's just going. He's just freaking out.
Yeah. Yeah. You can tell he's been waiting for this.
Yeah.
So it's good. Very good.
All right. One last thing. Let's review these brewskis.
Let's do it.
From the Urban Artifact, it is the Gigglemug, which, by the way, I mean, there's nothing on, like you said in the beginning, there's nothing on here, no kind of cold read or anything like that.
Yeah.
But this is very strange and kind of ominous. Not ominous, but just weird. Reward the curious is their tagline. The name of the beer is the Gigglemug.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know what any of this means.
No idea.
That's probably some fucking guy who hangs out at the bar too much.
Yeah.
You
Mr.
know.
Gigglemug?
He's the gayest fucking Gigglemug over here. The Tiki Beach Midwest Fruit Tart.
Is that how they talk in Cincinnati?
Hey,
fucking guy over here.
If it's not Texas, then it sounds like this. Grapefruit, passion fruit, vanilla bean, cinnamon, nutmeg, and honey. I love this.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 5.
Yep, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, this shit is fire.
Yeah, it works. I wasn't sure if they'd be able to pull it off, but It has like a fresh fruit, like citrus kind of bitterness to it, but also that sour to balance it out, and the nutmeg and the cinnamon that makes it like that tiki drink, and it all works really well.
Yeah.
Surprised, but happily
Surprise,
surprised.
motherfucker. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah,
So a unanimous 5.
agreed.
You think we got it?
I know we got it.
Well, if Obi says we got it, then this episode is over. This has been the One Beer In podcast. I don't know what just happened there. Thank you guys for listening. Drink delicious beer and have yourself. It's on theme. It's on theme for today.
It's a train wreck of an episode.
Have yourself a beautiful evening.
We love you. Thank God we made it somehow.
Not our best.
So I was gonna take